Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well and who taught us truth. Today's lesson will be entitled somewhere along the lines of This Truth is Not a Pastime. This truth is not a pastime. It's not a pastime. It's not a side gig. It's not a side job. It's not a side bitch. It's not a side, man. It's not on the side. This isn't something that we just treat as something that we just do, in our free time. Something we just do, to fill our own bellies. This is the main woman, Sophia. She must needs be desired above everything else, above gold, above silver, rubies, above the things in this society, the things in this world, the lust of the flesh, the pride of life. It is to be desired above everything, man. And this is in transit, so bear with me as well. So let's get that real quick. Let's see. Let's see real quick. Let's see what we can find real quick. Proverbs 4 and verse 7, real quick. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. So, wisdom is the principal thing. Let's see what it says in the NLT. This is King Solomon speaking in Proverbs. What was it? Proverbs 4 and verse 7 in the NLT. Getting wisdom is the wisest thing you can do. And whatever else you do, develop good judgment. So, in the KJV back, verse 8, exalt her, and she shall promote you, and she shall promote thee. So we can't be exalting everything else over wisdom. We can't be exalting everything else over this truth, over this knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding. The fear of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yasai, because what I say, the fear of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yasai is the beginning of wisdom. It says in the NLT, if you prize wisdom, she will make you great. So we can't be prizing anything else over wisdom, man. We can't be looking at anything else. Our eye has to be single. And I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. This has to be what we desire the most. This is what we got to crave the most. What does it say in Matthew 6 and 33? It says, seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High. It doesn't say seek ye second, seek ye third, seek ye in your leisure time, in your spare time, in your free time, as a pastime the kingdom. No, it says seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all these things shall be added unto you. Seek ye the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. This is what we have to do. Speaking to myself, we can't treat this truth as a pastime, man. So let's get that word pastime real quick. There was another scripture I was thinking about. Let's see if we can find it. I think it's also in Proverbs. Proverbs 16 and 16. Let's see what that says. Proverbs is a deep book. Proverbs 16 and verse 16. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver? Again, how much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver? So it's better to get wisdom than to treat it as a pastime. When you're treating it as a pastime, then you're not seeking it. When you're treating it as a pastime, you're not desiring it. It's just something you do. Oh I'm Hebrew. It's like I go out. Yeah, I do videos here. Yeah, I read here and there. Yeah, I pray here and there. No, that's being lukewarm, man. That's 1 foot in the truth and 1 foot in the world. You choosing everything else above this truth. That's what it says, man, in Revelation 3. Real quick. Revelation 3 and verse 15. And it reads, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. Choose one, man. What does it say in Joshua 24? If it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve. Don't treat this truth as a pastime, because then the Lord is going to spew you out of his mouth, as it says in verse 16. So then, because thou art lukewarm, and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. We can't be lukewarm. Speaking to myself, we cannot be lukewarm. We cannot treat this truth as a pastime, as something that, as a side bitch. You just, hit the side, here and there. You call them up, hey, yo, what you trying to do? No, this is our main focus, man. We obsessed. We brainwashed by this truth, man. You're not brainwashed by no side bitch. You're not head over heels over no side bitch, man. You head over heels over your main. And who is our main? Sophia. This truth. It should be. It should be. So let's get that word pastime. It says pastime.
Pastime.
An activity that someone does regularly for enjoyment rather than work. What did Yahweh say? What did Yahweh say? Maybe I spelled it wrong. How you spell it? Now Jake don't know how to spell all of a sudden. Okay, it is. Because when you say business, you wouldn't think it got a U in it. But neither here nor there. Luke 2 and verse, let's see. Luke 2 and verse, we'll get straight to the point. We'll get 48. Luke 2 and 48. And when they saw him, they were amazed. And his mother said unto him, Son, why hast thou thus dwelt with us? Behold, thy father and I have sought thee sorrowing. Because when you read, go into the scripture, this chapter, Yahweh Shai and his father and mother went to Jerusalem for Passover, and then when they left Passover, to go back to to the crib, to home, they Yahweh Shai stayed back, and they didn't realize it. So then when they realized it, they went back and they seeking for him. You know how father and mother, when they lose a child, their son, their daughter go. So they were seeking, trying to find him sorrowfully. Hey, and this is what happened. Again, verse 48. And when they saw him, they were amazed. And his mother said unto him, Son, why hast thou thus dealt with us? Behold, thy father and I have sought thee sorrowing. And he said unto them, How is it that ye sought me? Wist ye not that I must be about my father's business? So this is a business, man. This isn't something for, as it says, this isn't something for enjoyment. What does it say? Relaxation, pleasure. This isn't a pastime, man. This is a business. This is a work. This isn't something we just do in our spare free time, man. Everything else gets pushed to the side for this truth. Everything else, we don't make the truth. We don't have the truth revolving around our life. No, we are revolving our life around this ministry, around this truth, man. And that's how it should be. It shouldn't be the other way around. You shouldn't be half hood, half holy. You shouldn't have 1 foot in the world and 1 foot in the truth. No, you shouldn't be putting this truth off to do the things of the world. No, you're putting off the things in the world to focus on this truth and to do this truth. It says, how is it that ye sought me? Wist ye not that I must be about my Father's business? We are about the Father's business. We're about this work, and it's not a pastime, man. It says a hobby, leisure activity. Let's see what that word leisure means. Let's see if it'll let me look it up this time. Leisure, free time. Let's see, free time, use of free time for enjoyment. So no, this isn't something we just do in our free time. No, this is something you gotta walk it like you talk it. You gotta live, eat, breathe, sleep this ministry, this truth, man. It says what else? Free time, spare moments, your idle hours, your relaxation, games, fun and games. Jake always want to have fun, and Jake always want to have games, man. There's a time and place for everything, but when it comes to this truth, there is no fun and games, man. This is life and death, man. Our lives are on the line, man. There any day now, any moment, any day, any second, any hour, any week, any month, any year, our enemy is going to roll upon us. Any day now, they are going to come up against us, persecute us, throw us into prisons, behead us, speak falsely on us and our names and our family and this truth and this ministry, and say all manners of evil against us and put us to death. And Jake want to have fun. And not only that, we don't know if we're a part of the elect or not. We don't know if we're going to make it on the chariots. We don't know if we're going to be beamed up into a chariot when the Lord Yahweh Yahshua decimates this place. So now is not the time to be treating this truth as a pastime. Something, funny games. No, this is deadly serious, man. It says that it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. So we got to do everything possible within our control to do what is required of us so that we can be saved, man. And treating it as a pastime, as a free time, as fun and games, as a relaxation is not doing everything that you can in your power to prove your salvation. Give diligence to make your calling and election sure. Treating this truth as a pastime is not giving all diligence to make your calling and election sure. So yeah, the fun. It's just a fun. It's just an entertainment. No, this is entertainment, man. It's something we do. We live this, man. And Lord willing, the Lord keeps that spirit on us to live it, to breathe it. So let's get this real quick. What am I going to get? That's really the point. We'll end it off right here. And what was I thinking about? Slacky, bear with me. Two more Slacky. Romans 12 and 2. Romans 12 and verse 1. We'll get Romans 12 and 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercy of the Most High, that you present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. This is our reasonable service. This is what we got to do. It says in Micah 7:9, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. We sin. It says what in Luke 4:28? Therefore, as it was your minds to go astray from the Most High, therefore being returned, seek him 10 times more. You can't seek him 10 times more if you're using this truth as a pastime, as a leisure time, as funny games. You can't seek the Lord 10 times more if you're just looking at the truth as something that you just lollygaggle around with, man. We got to take this truth more seriously, man. Speaking to myself, verse 2. And be not conformed to this world. No, you can't be conformed to this world, half foot, half holy. But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. You can't do that if you're treating it as a pastime. Here's the main woman. Everything else is irrelevant. Everything else is null and void. Everything else is out the waters, man. Everything else is done for. Everything else is vanity and vexation of spirit. I had another one I was going to get, but I can't think about it, and I'm at my destination. So, slack you for that. If I think of it, Lord willing, I'll come back later and do another lesson going into it. Yeah, man, don't treat this as a pastime. This is our main focus, our main priority, and this isn't something that should be swept under the rug, man. This is our reasonable service. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the body, to the fold. And before ended off, let it give all praise, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakodash. And double honors once again to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom.